Have you ever wondered how powerful symbols and unity can be in the face of oppression? Let's rewind and take a journey into a world where the almond, a humble nut, becomes a symbol of power and control. Welcome to the era of the big almond. As the sun rose and set, Big Almond's shadow grew longer and darker, its branches reaching out, strangling the life out of the land. The almond, once a symbol of prosperity and a staple of our culture, was twisted into a tool of exploitation. Big Almond's roots dug deep, monopolizing the fertile soils, leaving nothing for the people. The almond groves that once flourished freely were now shackled, their bounty siphoned off, leaving the people in desperation. Big Almond's grip tightened over the people. The once vibrant markets were now filled with hushed whispers and downcast eyes. The joyous almond festivals, once the heart of our cultural identity, were reduced to hollow spectacles, mere showcases of Big Almond's might. And as the almond crops dwindled, so did our spirit. But in the face of this adversity, something began to stir within the hearts of the people. The stories of old, tales of dragons' courage, and the unwavering compassion of the Ark began to resonate. The dragons, mighty beasts of legend, embodied the spirit of defiance. The Ark, a symbol of hope and compassion, served as a beacon, guiding the people in their darkest hours. And so, a group of brave souls, stirred by these tales, decided to take a stand. They were the Almond Defiants, ordinary people who dared to challenge the tyranny of Big Almond. They knew the road ahead was fraught with danger, but they also knew that the power of unity and the potency of symbols could ignite a spark of rebellion. And so, under the weight of Big Almond's control, a spark of rebellion began to flicker. This was the dawn of the San Francisco Almond Party, a pivotal moment of awakening and defiance in the face of overwhelming odds. And this, dear friends, was just the beginning. In the shadow of the towering Big Almond, a flame of defiance sparked. The time had come for change, for the citizens, long suppressed and exploited, could bear no more. They were weary, but not broken. Their spirits, though trampled, still held the embers of rebellion, and it was in these embers that the Almond Defiance was born. The Almond Defiance was a group of rebels, as varied as the land itself. They were farmers, merchants, artists, dreamers, and fighters, all united by a common cause, to challenge the might of Big Almond. The defiance was not born out of mere anger or frustration. No, it was a product of inspiration, drawn from the mythical tales of dragons and the Ark. The dragons, creatures of immense power and courage, symbolized the spirit of resistance that the defiance embodied. Their fiery breath, their indomitable will, their refusal to bow to any force, resonated deeply with the rebels. The Ark, on the other hand, was a beacon of hope and compassion, a symbol of unity and shared purpose. It stood for the belief that even in the darkest of times, hope can thrive, and kindness can triumph over tyranny. Inspired by these powerful symbols, the Almond Defiance made the decision to take a stand. They knew the odds were against them, they knew the path was fraught with danger, but they also knew that to remain silent was to accept defeat. Their plan was daring and audacious, a direct challenge to Big Almond's control over the vital almond crops. The defiance would not destroy the almonds, the lifeblood of their culture and economy. Instead, they would transform them, turning them from symbols of control into symbols of resistance. Each almond would bear the mark of a dragon, and the Ark, a silent testament to the spirit of rebellion that was beginning to stir. With courage in their hearts and symbols of hope in their hands, they set off to ignite a revolution. This was the spark of the rebellion, the beginning of an uprising that would shake the foundations of Big Almond's reign. This was the moment when the seemingly powerless found their power, when the suppressed found their voice, when the seeds of change were sown. Under the silver moonlight, the Almond Defiance made their daring move. This was not a mere act of rebellion, but a carefully planned operation that had the potential to shake the foundations of Big Almond's oppressive regime. The San Francisco Bay, usually bustling with activity, was shrouded in an eerie calm. The water was as still as glass, reflecting the twinkling stars and the luminous moon. The only sounds were the gentle lapping of the waves and the distant hooting of an owl, an unwitting spectator of the spectacle about to unfold. Aboard swift ships, the members of the Almond Defiance, cloaked in shadows, glided silently towards the heavily guarded almond cargo ships. The almond ships were set to embark on a journey across the land, distributing the nuts far and wide, a testament to Big Almond's far-reaching control. But tonight, the rebels had a different plan. As they boarded the ships, each member of the Almond Defiance carried with them a tiny tool. In their hands, these tools became instruments of change, etching tiny symbols of dragons and arcs onto each almond. It was a painstaking process requiring immense patience and precision. But the rebels worked tirelessly, driven by their unwavering resolve. It was a silent revolution, one that didn't involve violence or destruction. Instead, it was a revolution of symbols and ideas. Each almond, once a symbol of Big Almond's dominance, was being transformed into an emblem of resistance. The mark of the dragon symbolized courage, the courage to stand up against tyranny. The mark of the ark represented compassion, a reminder of the collective spirit that binds us all. When dawn broke, the rebels retreated, leaving behind thousands of marked almonds. They had not destroyed the cargo, but they had transformed it. The almonds, once symbols of oppression, were now seeds of hope and defiance. As the ship set sail, they carried with them not just almonds, but a powerful message of resistance that was about to spread across the land. From the heart of rebellion, a message spread like wildfire. Unbeknownst to the mighty Big Almond, the humble almond, once a symbol of their power, had been transformed into a beacon of hope and defiance. Each piece, now marked with the emblem of a dragon or an ark, carried a message far more potent than any spoken word. As these marked almonds made their way into the homes and hands of the people, they became seeds of change. No longer viewed as mere commodities, these almonds now held a deeper meaning, a silent proclamation of rebellion against the stranglehold of Big Almond. The marked almonds began to stir conversations. In the quiet corners of homes, in the bustling marketplaces, even in the secret whispers exchanged under the cover of darkness, the story of the daring rebellion in the San Francisco Bay started to echo. Each almond served as a tangible symbol of courage, sparking discussions about freedom, bravery, and the audacity to dream of a world free from Big Almond's grip. The symbolism was powerful, and the message resonated with the populace. The dragon, a legendary creature known for its might and fearlessness, became a symbol of their collective courage. The ark, a beacon of hope and compassion, represented their shared desire for a more equitable world. Children would hold these almonds in their small palms, their eyes wide with awe as they listened to the tales of the brave rebels who dared to stand against Big Almond. Adults, too, found inspiration in these tiny emblems of resistance, their hearts stirred by the audacity of the Almond Defiance. The marked almonds, once a source of oppression, had become a rallying cry. Each one was a testament to the power of symbolism, a testament to how even the smallest act of defiance could inspire a wave of change. These almonds, bearing the mark of dragons and arcs, were no longer just a source of nourishment. They became the seeds of a revolution, a symbol of hope, a call to arms. And as they spread across the land, they ignited the flames of rebellion in the hearts of the people. The almonds, bearing marks of defiance, became the voice of a silent revolution. The San Francisco Almond Party was more than just an act of defiance. It was a spark that ignited the flame of resistance, a beacon of hope in a world dominated by the iron fist of Big Almond. The aftermath of this daring act saw a shift in the tide, a ripple effect that would resonate throughout the land. The Almond Party didn't just challenge the status quo, it shattered it. The marked almonds, once symbols of oppression, became seeds of hope, courage, and compassion. They served as a silent call to arms, unifying the people under a common cause and inspiring conversations about freedom and defiance. In the wake of the Almond Party, a sense of unity spread like wildfire. People, once divided and fearful, found strength in their shared struggle against Big Almond. They rallied under the banners of the dragons and the ark, symbols of courage and compassion, and their collective spirit began to chip away at the seemingly invincible might of Big Almond. Beyond its immediate impact, the legacy of the San Francisco Almond Party reached far and wide. It became a part of the cultural fabric, immortalized in songs that echoed the spirit of defiance, in stories that told of the courage of the Almond Defiance, and in art that captured the essence of a pivotal moment in history. The Almond Party became a symbol of resistance, a testament to the power of unity and symbolic actions in the face of overwhelming odds. The Almond Party didn't just change the course of history, it shaped the narrative of a people. It proved that even in the face of a seemingly insurmountable power, unity and the symbolic power of defiance could ignite a movement for change. It was a moment that showcased the power of the many against the few, the strength of unity over division, and the enduring spirit of resistance against oppression. In the end, the San Francisco Almond Party stood as a testament to the power of unity and symbols in the face of oppression, a beacon of hope that continues to inspire.